Another football season. You know our Sports Beat team's working hard for you. All the stories, all the highlights.
Yeah, Rod, we had to eat dinner somewhere, right? 5-alarm chili, can't touch this. Tons of wasabi, won't get it done.
Yeah, that Olympic Stadium just rocking. I was there last night getting a chance to see Southern Utah's Cam Levins running in just an electric atmosphere. Yeah, Keith, we're serenaded by Big Ben there. Great sounds, huh? Friday night here featured a pretty good beatdown on the sand here at Horse Guards Parade. Bountiful's Jake Gibb fully took in the experience of his friends and defending Olympic gold medalists Rogers and Dahlhauser when they were upset in the first round of the knockout round. So he and teammate Sean Rosenthal came out tonight and took care of business right away. You know the answer to that.
Your given name is Charles, but
Middle name is Thomas.
It's a simple answer. It's not as exciting or interesting.
I'm stunned. That's one of the worst questions you've ever asked.
It is, but you know, I'm running low. I got nothing.
But the day is young.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know about that. I don't think we'll see him today. It is day one of the Jerry Watch.
Call the fire department right now.
Kind of took the first bite and loaded it up with the shrimp cocktail.
Eli Manning got me really fired up on this. Whoa.
Welcome to Sports Beat Selection Sunday. Normally we're buzzing with activity around here. Tonight, though, not so much. For the first time in 19 years, none of our local men's college basketball teams have been asked to dance. Nobody going to the NCAA tournament, but the NCAA tournament is coming here to Energy Solutions Arena. It certainly was an honor covering both of those Olympians here in London, and they leave with a silver and a sliver of hope. Will Logan chase that elusive gold medal at a record 5th Olympics in Rio 2016? And how far can Cam come over the next 4 years, the prime years of his career? I do know that each leaves London with a very different feeling flying home. At the Olympics, I'm Tom Kirkland, Sports Beat.
So you're telling me that the show is going to be a whole hour and all of it's about me?
Oh, yeah!
All right, let's do it.
Welcome to our team coverage of Sports Beat Jimmer. So what do you do when you have so much good stuff and an iconic subject? Well, you blow up the rundown and devote the whole hour to the most electrifying, energizing, and entertaining athlete we've seen here in a long, long time. Maybe ever. Football season's so great, isn't it? Oh, there's something you don't see every day. Wow. Browns rookie Trent Richardson only rushed for 39 against Philly today, but this is proof the kid from Alabama is a load. Richardson blows up Eagles' Kurt Coleman big time. Look at this collision. There goes Coleman's helmet. Oh, his face takes the shot. Oh, my goodness. Hit of the day, Andy Reid. Yeah, he doesn't mind winning ugly.
Once again, Trey Burke coming here to the Jazz. It'll be confirmed here sometime in the next hour. The Jazz will pick 14 and 21 for Minnesota. Really a huge coup for Dennis Lindsey in his first go-around as Jazz general manager. We'll send it back to you now. Everybody here really ecstatic, and it's hard to please any draft crowd any year.
We've got a comeback story here, Tom.
This is incredible, one of those stories that you just love to be a part of. Now, we all know cancer is brutal. It tears us apart, breaks our hearts, and takes loved ones away far too soon. But every once in a while, we get one back. That's the story I'm blessed to tell you tonight. 6 months ago, we offered Lily Manu a goodbye ride on Chopper 5.
I thought anybody who gets cancer a second time doesn't make it.
Her family praying, but knowing hope was no sure cure.
Even when it looked like there was no chance, we still believed that she was gonna keep fighting.
It was a miracle.
This is where we first came in last February as Lily was fighting in her last weeks, we thought. Her son Mo's Bountiful Braves basketball team was rocking and rolling in pink, the unifying force.
We love Lily! Cameron sat on the bench and everybody was like, "Oh, did you hear that? We love Lily! Cheering for your mom." She thought it was amazing.
What do the doctors say when they talk to you? Do they just, because you proved them all wrong?
I changed doctors.
It's an amazing story. Her husband, Salesi, eldest son, Manu, 2 of his siblings. Everybody grateful to have the family leader back and getting stronger. Only 40 years old, plenty of life ahead. Meantime, the Jazz, they're into the Sweet 16. 16 games left in the regular season. And everyone, as you know, is now huge. Last night, late tip against a very good Memphis Grizzlies team. The legend, Hot Rod Hundley in the house. Boy, it's good to see him. Tough start, though, for the Jazz. Zebo, Zach Randolph doing whatever he wants. Memphis up 9-1. Gordon Hayward getting the start for the first time since November. Feeling it. There's a 3. And Derek Favors brings down the house with that. Part of an 11-2 Jazz run. And they take the lead in the second quarter. Alec Burks, the young kid's making like a big kid. Jazz up 6 now. Memphis on a 10-2 run to take the halftime lead. So the Jazz in some trouble, but everything changes in the third quarter. Randy Foye, yeah, count that for 3. Jazz up 7. Later in the third, Derek Favors, pump fake, lays it up and in. They're up 10. Then in the fourth, Favors, get out of here to Mike Conley. Cantor, the phenomenal spin to the basket, up and nice touch. And then Hayward, how about that dagger in the final minute? Second 3 of the fourth quarter for Gordon. Grizzlies playing their 4th game in 5 nights, so the Jazz kept pushing them, and hey, a win's a win.
A win. We need to win against anybody.
Well, we interrupted Tom's round of golf at Oak Ridge Country Club to get the best and worst from today's first round.
Yeah, guys, the greens out here at Oak Ridge Country Club, I mean, they are almost perfect, even in this intense heat. Of course, it's not at all the case over in Scotland. And the players are complaining like crazy. They don't like it at all.
Well, hopefully they'll like I say, let go of their ego and set it up reasonable, but you just never know.
All right, sunny, 75 with a light breeze would seem to be perfect, but lots of the guys over there complaining about the greens being burned out way too fast, like putting on the hood of your car. Perfect example right here, number 1 in the world, Tiger Woods, par 4 14th. His putt just would not stop. Bye-bye hole and right off the green. Tiger did have 4 birdies on the backside, 2 under 69. He's 3 off the lead. And if you're in the high, hey, no idea where it'll go out of the rough. Sweden's Thomas Bjorn hacks it right into the ESPN camera on the course. That'll cost somebody $80,000. Zach Johnson lost in a playoff last week at the John Deere. He's on top after round 1, rolling this eagle putt right into the jar on the par 5 fifth. Zach's 5 under 66 has him looking down on the field. Phil Mickelson's hoping to back up last week's Scottish Open win with his first Open championship. He's with Tiger at 2 under, one of only 20 guys under par on day 1 at the Open Championship. And remember, Farmington's Daniel Summerhays just missed making the Open Championship. He's with the rest of the PGA guys who aren't playing over in Scotland, and he has the lead after the first round of a tournament in Mississippi. He shot 63 today. Way to go, Daniel. Speaking of hot, how about Real Salt Lake? Nobody expected this kind of a season. It was supposed to be a rebuilding year. We'll tell you more about how they've turned it all around coming up tonight at 10. Guys, I got a tea time, so see you later.
Lemonade with that, Tom?
Yeah. Here's the kid several NBA mock drafts have the Jazz taking with the 14th or 21st pick in the first round. He's Shane Larkin, son of former Cincinnati Reds star shortstop Barry Larkin, 5'11", 20-year-old, super quick. And, of course, the Jazz, as Dave pointed out, no point guard signed for next season yet. So Larkin is in for tomorrow's pre-draft workout, and gotta tell you what, Shane's already tweeting about the thin air here. If I end up in Utah, I'm gonna have to take breathing classes, LOL. I'm not used to this altitude, haha. Among the 5 guys the Jazz will look at, there's a shooter, Reggie Bullock, 6'7", 205 pounds, coming out of North Carolina after his junior season. Reggie's here tonight, but apparently hasn't been outside. Chilly nights in Salt Lake City. Kevin says, hey, Reg, turn the AC down in your hotel room there. Losing in any gold medal match is tough, but the way Logan Tom and the USA women rolled in here, this is devastating. Remember, they came in ranked number 1, 30-1 on the season, a perfect 7-0 here at the London Olympics, and they knocked off Brazil 3-1 just last week here in group play. But as we all have come to understand, at the Olympics, it's all about one day, one match, and once again, just as they did in Beijing, Brazil gets the better of the USA.
Down in Provo, we got Jersey Gate, right?
Yeah, this is much ado about nothing, really. Right. But it's been fun few hours. I guess if you're going to pull a total 180 on an apparently controversial change in team uniforms, best time to do it is early in fall camp when you're making lots of changes, right? Bronco Mendenhall just reversed his decision tonight. Earlier, without talking to the team, he announced players' names would be replaced on game uniforms by one of 3 words: spirit, tradition, or honor.
Yeah, it's all season. I think we've identified it. I think from my very first year on, as the core principles of what the program was going to be.
It's not just a name, but it's our last names.
I'm adopted, so carrying on a tradition of my last name that people might not know of. It'll be different having Spirit on my back, but right now we're rocking it, and that's it.
Apparently that wasn't it. Tonight, Bronco went to his Twitter account to announce he had changed his mind. Talked to my team tonight. They want to wear tradition, spirit, honor on jerseys for homecoming only. Last names for the rest of the year. Perfect. I got out of that one. That was good. Today, Mount Nebo was the star and biggest challenge on stage 3.
Ever since former jazzman Kyle Korver gave this young man the long and large Christmas gift, Danny's life has been as close to a joyride as it can get.
Yeah, you can take the whole thing.
There's almost no stopping little Danny Bottomley these days. The 6-year-old's turned the corner, no longer so severely limited by his spina bifida.
Was it Christmas Day?
No.
But it was kind of like it?
It was kind of like it. Yep, it was kind of like it.
Awesome.
Tomorrow night, the Cougars go where few have gone and won. Broncos Stadium in Boise, Idaho, where Boise State's lost just 3 times in 12 years and never in September. I think that blue Smurf turf has got to have something to do with it, don't you think, guys?
Absolutely. Blue I've ever seen.
Terrible. It's like kryptonite. Quick turnaround, short week, tough opponent. BYU understands what they've gotten themselves into.
I don't care how many wins they've had on their field, or who beat them last, or when they beat them. It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, but it is amazing what Chris Peterson's done, raising the bar in Boise. They're like 75-3 at home since 2000. I mean, who beats them there?
Wait, Tom.
Who's that?
The record should be 74-4.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, like 2004?
Yeah, it might have been 2004. Yeah,
Is there any
BYU almost beat them.
Any way we can go back in time to a fortress where few have gone and won?
Absolutely. September 24, 2004. Roll that tape.
Oh, I love this. We're going back. Yeah, Gary Croton's final season as Cougars head coach. Never forget when BYU's kicker and big-time hitter Matt Payne crushed 2 Broncos on returns. There's another one. Boom. But then with time winding down, the Cougars set Payne up for a relatively easy 38-yard field goal. You remember this, don't you, Dave? He might have made that.
I think he got a bad call.
I think it went through.
I think that sneaked in.
And instead of a huge upset snapping the nation's longest winning streak, BYU fell to 1-3. Oh, the ups and downs of a kicker's career. And Mike got caught up. Where do we go now?
Hey, the Utes black helmets, Tom. The Utes black helmets.
All right, beautiful. Utes black helmets, and man, can't wait to see that. The men in red, the new look. Mentioned Ryan Lochte going for more gold tonight. Well, guess what? We got together with him a little while ago. A very special moment that we all shared with him as he turned 28 just about 45 minutes ago.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ryan. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Is this as special as it gets?
And of course, we at Sports Beat and here in London, we have deep pockets, and we spare no expense. We went all the way to the wall to come up with the best possible birthday present for Ryan, and he certainly will wear that well. And what you can't see is he kind of choked up. It was very emotional for him to get that Sports Beat T-shirt.
All right, well, Tom, I think you really outdid yourself. He looked impressed by your gifts.
Oh, it was, I'm telling you, he's still talking about it, I think.
I'm sure.
Why is he wearing glasses?
I asked you.
Yeah.
In gratitude, we always come bearing gifts. The bobblehead in 2002. You remember?
I recall the bobblehead. I
wasn't
prized.
a good likeness.
No, but it was an attempt.
It would cost us on the back and the head. It was bobble.
Right, it was moving.
The bob bag from Beijing, the B.O.B. I know you. Now we have some other things. Yeah, well,
now
it's a stress ball.
A stress ball.
You hum this around.
Yeah. Good. I enjoy something that can be worn both as a shirt and a loincloth.
The Bobby.
Nice.
The Bobby.
Well thought.
Yeah. What do you think?
There you go. Between the Bobby's cap and the glasses, now I really can travel incognito. Good night, Salt Lake.